Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into Liam Payne and what the recent controversy with him and Jimin is. I think this is very interesting and some armies have been mad. As always, I like to talk about these issues and kind of shine a new perspective on everything. So I want to talk about this. I also want to get into a director apologizing for something he did a little while ago. I think this is also super cute and funny. So grab your dumpling and a tea spilling mug merch and let's get into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when some new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be first, leave your hate comment. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. And now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to jump into is what is going on with Liam Payne and Jimin. If you're unaware of Liam Payne, which I am not sure how, but this is a BTS stan account, there is a possibility you don't know. Liam came from the group One Direction and they pretty much ruled the world for a long time. The group ended and each member is kind of doing their own thing right now. One Direction was a great group. I had no issues with them. They just sang with no choreography. And it was mostly very fun and poppy songs. Now when they disbanded, Liam went on his own thing and he's been doing press to promote some of his new work. Now the moment Liam left, he started to dress more like himself and I gotta say, I personally think he is a spicy meatball now. But anyway, he was doing this recent interview and was asked about BTS. He had a very interesting answer. I felt like his answer was very kind and more of an answer given by someone who has a lot of experience and just kind of giving some advice. I've always seen him as someone who likes to intervene and help out when he can. Something he may or may not know is that BTS actually has a lot more experience with being a boy band and a lot of experience dancing on stage. Basically, Liam said the boys need to slow down because they're dancing so much. And even when Liam used to do his routines, he wouldn't be dancing and they'd still be so tired by the end of the day. He also mentioned one of them does the mic flip really well, and he is apparently referring to Jimin. Of course, the internet, or specifically armies, were angry and took this as an insult. I don't think it was an insult, and I'll talk about that more later. But I do want to explain why armies were upset, and I can understand why, even though they shouldn't be. Some were likely thinking that Liam didn't know much about the group and that K-pop artists are produced differently from American boy bands. It's all created by a label, obviously. I think One Direction was with Psycho, which is Simon Cowell's label. But while One Direction probably got a lot of training for their singing and allowed them to sing for hours on end, BTS and the majority of K-pop idols get intense dancing routine as a trainee, and they train for years before they debut. Meaning if they're tired, it gets beaten out of them during their training process. It's not likely that BTS would be more tired than One Direction given BTS's training. If you take collectively how many years they have been dancing at that level, it's been almost 10 years. They have the stamina to keep dancing. So I can see from the perspective, people can be upset that Liam is claiming BTS would be tired from their intense routine. However, I don't think Liam meant any ill will behind this. I think he is simply looking out for them and wants them to continue to prosper. I don't see Liam hating any of the boy groups. First of all, he is in a boy group and he knows that it takes a considerable amount of work to create a boy group and the amount of effort that goes into keeping a boy group running. It's not like a super easy thing. It might appear that way, but it's hard work, especially if there could be conflict in the group that resulted because they were all stressed. So I personally took it as he was looking out for the boys. Someone on the Tweetster decided to attack Liam after his interview, and comments ranging from him mentioning Jimin and thus using him for clout, to the fact that he was mentioning BTS at all for clout. They were saying this confirms that he uses BTS for clout. This is stupid. He answered the question and he just talked about something everyone on earth is talking about right now. But he got a comment that was bashing him, saying, well, they're more experienced than him in terms of performing, writing, and producing though, but go off. Liam saying slow down in no way calls for someone to go ahead and bash his art. Liam never said BTS has bad work. Liam might be unaware of the intense training that BTS went through to be able to withstand an hour-long concert. But that's not him attacking BTS. That's him kind of saluting BTS and saying that he's almost amazed that they can do that. Because, well, he said he couldn't do it. Poor Liam, he even complimented Jimin. But here's the thing. Even if Liam isn't a big fan of BTS and just kind of a casual listener or whatever, that's okay. He doesn't need to love them because he's probably so over boy group music. He literally lived that for 6 years. There's no reason to attack him unless he physically insults BTS or anything like that. The thing that bothers me is people leaving comments or tweets as if the idol won't read it or see it. People see it and they can read it. Would you say this to their face? Why are you being so rude online? Also, it's always these accounts who have no faces or anything that make these comments. You stand by what you say it with your chest. Say it with having a picture of yourself as your profile. Say it without hiding behind a fake account. But you can't do it. And then you expect other people to take the criticism or hate comments seriously. And it's like no one takes those seriously. It's so weird how BTS preaches kindness and everything. And these haters who claim to be the biggest BTS fans are the loudest and rudest people. It's like, do you blatantly ignore what BTS says? If you're gonna go ahead and attack people and insult them, BTS does not like you. They have made it clear they want kindness and to ignore the hate. I remember saying this to someone and they attacked me back saying that BTS actually loves them. Everything these haters do is the opposite of what BTS preaches. This is exactly why you can't take any of these hate comments seriously. BTS has also gone through their fair share of hate comments that make no sense. At the end of the day, it's gonna happen. The best thing you can do is have a good team of people around each other and enjoy the times you have with each other while you have it. One of the old directors of BTS for the War of Hormone phase recently came out to do an interview and wanted to talk about the era and the music video specifically. There was one scene in the music video where Taeyang takes his lollipop and throws it on the ground. Gotta say, this was an interesting era for BTS. Just because they look so different, it almost feels like a different boy group. But this director says they remember in the War of Hormone music video, Taeyang wanted the director to catch the lollipop before it hit the floor. I guess this was so he could save the lollipop to have it for later. I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't just have another one. Or maybe it was so the lollipop didn't break, they could do another take. Maybe that was more likely what it was. But apparently the director did miss and the lollipop ended up breaking in many pieces. However, it looked like Taeyang threw it to the ground, no? Not like across the room. So the director must have been on the floor ready to catch it, which is hilarious. But when he missed, he later went up to Taeyang and had to apologize because it was broken. But it looked like they got the shot and it was fine. But maybe Taeyang would have really wanted some candy to have afterwards. I don't know. But I thought this was hilarious, how the director felt like he needed to apologize for that, not only just on that day, but years later still talking about it and still feeling like he needs to apologize. I think it's cute and he definitely doesn't need to apologize. I doubt Taeyang even remembers that or thinks about it too much. Although it's a video that is very important to ARMY, apparently the director said he ended up meeting a lot of people that claimed this was the video that got them into being an ARMY. So that's really cool. I definitely wanted to see what some people over on Tweetster had to say about this. One person wrote, "The lollipop is still Tae's proud, except now he holds on to it." This is obviously referring to how Taeyang still uses the lollipop thing in butter and all that. I think it's really cute and fun. He really hasn't changed that much in his taste and love of lollipops. I think we know that he draws inspiration from the greats like Marilyn Monroe and how they use props in like a sexy way. But he definitely didn't want to throw it away this time. He wanted to keep it. I didn't know Taeyang loves lollipops so much. If I ever go to a fan meet soon, I think I'll buy Taeyang a bag of lollipops or something to have. Maybe I'll make them ring shaped and put it on my ring finger. Maybe I'll make a little proposal, you know? The possibilities are endless. But also Tay, if you need to hire a lollipop catcher, please hire me. I will catch all the pops you need. You'll never have a broken pop again. It just won't happen. Not on my watch. Nope. When will Big Hit learn that I can be anything they want me to be and they should just hire me? Secretly, they want me to go away. Unfortunately, that is the one thing I don't want to do. But anything else, let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I appreciate this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have live videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so to keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, and ship reactions. You can also recommend things you like to see over there. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. There are currently already 300 videos that are already up on there, and you can get to see them right away once you sign up. We currently do have a 10% sale thing going on, so if you'd like to go over there and check it out, all that will be linked down in the description down below. There's also a video over there that's free to watch that kind of goes over how you can support this channel a little bit more if you'd like to do that. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.